Go ahead.
Jonathan,
Can you please
I've
respect
been
me?
nothing.
Thank you. Can you please
I've been
respect me?
saying Kyle until you disrespected me. So now you Jonathan.
I never
Yes,
disrespected
yes,
you. I
Jonathan.
sent it in the messages and I told you that we were still doing the interview. I was on stream. You wanted me to reply back to you quick and I did not. I was already streaming, but when you was there, you said I see you on a stream. I looked at the message. I'm like, what? What, you wanted me to stop my stream? I sent you a message. So when I sent you a message, why did you think that it's okay to go on the internet and say that when I you act like I ignored you? I didn't ignore you.
I'm trying to be so mature because my brother keep calling me, trying to calm me down, and it got you got people calling me stupid for sending you the money, right? Which is a business deal, right? You got a business, right? Your
I'm
page
trying
is
to
your
figure out
business,
why.
right?
Yes, but I'm
So
trying to
people
figure out why
harass.
you're trying
Are
to
you gonna let me talk? Are
put.
you gonna? I let you talk. Are we gonna? That's a
Go
conversation.
ahead.
That's what I said. The interview was
Go
gonna be,
ahead.
Kylie. Like I said I come from a place of love. Like you got so many people. No matter what social media platform you come from, I came from my real page. I came from with love. I said, hey, Kylie, I want to talk to you. Right? We not gonna lie. That's one thing we not gonna do. We not gonna lie. Cause
Just
I
go.
put this on my
Just
dead
go.
mama.
Go
Don't lie
ahead.
on me. I messaged you at 11:30. You know how I know I messaged you at 11:30? E with the T and down in the valley. Clock this right now. I said, hey, he hasn't responded. You asked me for the other half of the money at 10:33 this morning. You said, hey, I'm gonna need the other half of the money because I need a room. I said, what I look like giving you the other half of the money and we ain't even did the interview. I'm not here to put on my cape and save you, Carly. I'm here to get answers because these people that troll you in the comments, they not trying
But
to
my
talk to you
thing
one.
is, what does that have to do
Keep
with
cutting me
that?
off.
But what does
That's
that
why
have to?
that's what you telling people. You telling
No,
people
you're
like
lying. No,
oh
no,
we
no, no.
wasn't.
You're
I'm
lying.
lying.
That's first of all. Let me tell you something. I never disregarded to do the interview with you. We're not going to
You
sit up there. I so
Kylie,
tell me
Kylie, did
one
you not
time I
read my
disregarded.
messages? You read
What?
my message at 10:30. You read my message
So
at
you're
12
basically telling
o'clock.
me that I
You
didn't
read my
respond when you
message
wanted
at
me
1:30.
to. So you're basically
So
telling
if
me
you
I
gonna
didn't
read
respond. You basically telling me because I didn't respond when you wanted me to. I never
I
disregarded.
didn't, y'all hearing this? He didn't respond when I wanted him to. So you can read my message. I didn't send you money, but it's okay to respond. Hey, 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 and don't think I'm not gonna dispute nothing. After now, when
What
I'm
do you
making going
mean? I'm on
live,
a stream and you knew that. You text me even after that and said, I see you on YouTube live. I said,
yeah,
yes, I
when I
am.
walked into Chili's at 3 o'clock, that's when I sent you that. I sent you the first message 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. What would y'all think? Somebody asking you for the
But
rest
why
of the
didn't you
money?
ask me questions or ask me what's going on? You
How
knew
like
I was in a
I,
situation. You knew
are
that I
you
was getting together
Are
what I
you
was getting
lying?
together.
What did I ask you? I said, hey, I sent you $75 last night. I sent you $75. You said I need a room. I said, I'm in Atlanta. I know cheap motels you can get for $75. Why can't you get a room off of that? And you're
Okay.
asking me for
Thank you.
$150 before I meet up with you? Make it make sense.
What are you, hold on, first of all, what are you talking about before I meet up with you? No, I never said before I meet up with you. We had already clarified that you sent the
Jonathan
first
Amir
75.
Fitzgerald.
We have I
I
we
swear to
already
God.
clarified
You
that you
asked
had
me for
sent the
I need the
first
rest of the
$75.
money.
The rest of the
I
money, not a whole hundred, another 150. I said, let me get
What
the
is the
other
rest of the money if I
75.
already sent you $75? The rest of the
Bro,
money is the other $75.
you said 150. I did not ask you for 150. I asked you for 75, the other half of the money, so that
Is
I
that not
could get the
150 if I
room.
already sent you 75? That's the rest of
You
the
said
money. You're asking for
another
100.
150. I asked you for
No,
the
you
remainder
asked.
of the money. And you went on a deep end and said, oh,
Are
I'm not don't feel comfortable doing that. And
are
I even
y'all
said,
catching this
okay.
in real time? Jonathan, you said I sent you 75. You said, hey Yanni, I need the rest of the money so I can get a
Correct.
hotel room. And what did
Correct.
I say? What did I say? I
You
said,
don't feel
hey,
comfortable doing that.
I don't feel comfortable because the agreement was for an interview. So you want to pay you $150. I don't know you. I ain't met you. I don't know what you
Listen,
look
let me
like
tell you, hold
in
on, let me
real
tell you
life.
something. How the
And
hell
I'm
am
gonna
I
send you
supposed to do an
$150 for a
interview?
room.
How am I supposed to do an interview when I need to find somewhere to go? Are you not getting what I'm saying?
So why not say that? You
I
ignoring
did
my
say we
message.
had an understanding. That was the whole point of me asking
So
for the
show the messages.
$75.
So show the messages. Show the
What are
messages.
you saying?
So
That shit
so show the
irritated me like you
messages.
did not know what we talked
Show the
about.
messages.
That was
Show
the
the
purpose of me
messages.
asking for the 75. And you said, damn, what's going on? You tried to ask more questions and say, what's going on with Chanel? She putting you out? I said,
And
no,
you
she's not
never
putting me.
respond.
Oh my God. You're
Look at the
lying.
messages. Look at the
You're fucking
messages.
lying, bro.
Go go to the messages.
Like
I
dead
have no
ass
problem,
serious.
y'all.
That was the
I
whole
will show
purpose
y'all
of
the
me asking you,
messages.
can I get the other 75? It's
I
because I
said,
needed
hey,
somewhere
what's
to
going
go.
on? I don't feel comfortable. I sent this at 10. You sent the message
What
at
the fuck?
10:33.
I never
I
said I
messaged
wasn't
E
doing the
with the
fucking
T.
interview
I
though.
said E with the T. He asking for the rest of the money because he said
Why
helping
would you
him
go
out.
here with the T? You still talking to trolls. You
Talking
was talking
to
to trolls
who?
when we had an agreement. You went
Oh
to
my
trolls when we
God.
had an understanding. You went to trolls when me and you already talked because you assumed something that you didn't fucking understand. And that's what pissed me off because you tried to tell the folks I scammed you. That's what
You
pissed me
did,
off
Kylie.
when I
You
asked you
did.
for the other 75 because I needed somewhere to go. Then
But
you
you're
went on the
asking
deep
for the
end.
rest of the
Get out my
money.
live. You fucking liar.
See?
Fuck out my live, bro. You trying to make it seem like I did something to you. I didn't do shit to you. And that was the reason why I asked you for the fucking money. Then gonna try to flip that shit on me and make it seem like I did something to you. Nah, nigga, you kept trying to ask my motherfucking location, trying to figure out exactly what it was. I told you even from the beginning, even the messages, the shit was still on. We can still do the goddamn interview. Bro, bro, like that serious, that serious. Respectfully, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to just go do what you need to go do. I don't want to do no interview with you. Respectfully, you said that you sent in a what you calling. Let it be. My thing is you trying to tarnish my name. You trying to slander me. You speaking, baby. I'm gonna get on the phone with my manager.